Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. And we have this Wish Wednesday. So, Wish Wednesday, I love these days. It's a possibility for you guys to wish for a song and for me to bring it up here on Gordon Guitar. So, this time we had subscriber Dylan here who wished for Aston Merrygold with a song called Share a Coke. So, like I said, really love these Wish Wednesdays for different reasons. First, it's like it brings and opens my eyes for new music, and also that I really feel like I can give back to you guys. You subscribe to me and follow me here, and I give back and really give you what you want. So yeah, that is that. Share a Coke, very easy to play this one. We have an intro here which we need to learn here. It's kind of picking pattern here, but the rest, the actual song here, is very easy to play and handle. So yeah, let's start with the capo here, set on the 6th fret here, so pretty high up, really to match up with the high notes that we find here for this intro. All right, we need to look at the chords first. So we have 5 chords, or basically 4, but 5 with a chord here that is only used for this intro here. So let's start with the C. So that is the 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. C. All right. Next is A minor. So open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Then we have F major 7, and this chord is only used for the intro here. Sounds like that. So 3rd on D, 2nd on G, 1st B, and open E. Then the F we will use is the standard F that we will use for the rest of the song here. So that will be a bar here on the 1st fret. You bar all strings, and the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. And then we have the final chord, the G. So 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. So those are the chords. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you this intro here with the notes, and I'm gonna give the notes for each and every chord there that belongs to the chords here. So let's start with the C part. So with all these chords, we will start with 1 downstroke for each chord. So it starts with C, 1 down, and then you're gonna play right. So that is 1 down on C, and then 3rd on B, 1st on B, open G, then comes 1st on E, 1st on B, open G, and then open E, 1st on B, and open G. Okay, so I'm gonna play that slow for you so you can listen really and see how it's done. So let's go. Yeah, and just one tip here: when you hold the C chord, that is the easiest way of handling these notes as well. So you go down here. So when you reach for the 1st fret E string here, I believe the easiest way is just to go down and bar that note here and just bar off, so to speak, and go back to the 1st fret B. Since you need to play the 1st E and then the 1st B, I mean, that is easier to just bar it than move around this index finger like this. It will be a better flow as well if you just bar it. Like that, okay. So that's just a small technique thing there, okay? That's the C part. Then you go to A minor and start with 1 down there as well, on A minor. And the part would sound like this. Right, so that will be 1 down on A minor, and then 3rd on B, 1st B, and second G. Then comes first E, first B, second G, and open E, first B, and second G. So it sounds like this. And the same goes with this first fret on E string and then release it. I think it's easier to just bar down and go back, okay? But it's up to you. Next will be F major 7, and that is the only place here where we use this chord here. So you're gonna go 1 down for this F major 7 as well. And the reason for F major 7 is that we want this open E string to be open, okay? So that's why it becomes a F major 7. Like that, okay? 1 down. And then comes okay? So that will be third on the B string, first B string, third D string, then first E, first B, third D, and then open E, third B, and first B. Okay? So it sounds like this. Okay. Then we have the C chord here. 1 down again on this one. And then a short one there. So that will be again down on C chord here. And then first B, open G, and open E. And then you end with 1 down on G. And play that note there. So that will be down on G, and then open B, open G, and third on B. Alright, so that was the intro. You're gonna play only 1 round of this. So I'm gonna play this slow for you so you can listen how it sounds all together and be also able to follow and play along. So let's go. Yeah, so that's the intro. Now, before we look at the chords, we need to look at the strumming pattern, and that will be the same strumming pattern through the entire song from now on, okay? So it will be pretty much 8 downs for each chord here. And sometimes we have 2 rounds for some chords, but that's another thing here. The strumming pattern is 8 downs, okay? But we need to divide how we strum it. So we will divide it into tops and bass. I call them top. And what I mean by that is if we grab the first chord here, for instance, the C now, which is the first chord. So when I strum down on C, with the top, I mean closer to these higher strings here. Mid-top, so to speak. So on the, yeah, perhaps the G, B, and E as well. So on the higher half, you can say. And with the bass, I mean more on the bass strings, of course, up here on the E, A, and D, okay? So with this 8 downs, we will divide it into top, bass, bass, and then again, top, bass, bass. That is 6 times so far, and then top, bass. So slowly with the C chord will be top, bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass. That is 1 strumming round. So with some added tempo, not the full tempo. It sounds like this. And you really try to emphasize the tops here, and the basses you can pretty much put just as a chewing effect here in the background, okay? So like that, okay? Top bass, bass, top bass, bass, top bass, top bass, bass, top bass, bass. Top bass, bass, top bass, bass, top bass, top bass, bass, top bass. 1, 2, what's that? 3, 4, okay? So that is the strumming, very important for the song here. So let's start with the actual chords here. So for the first verse, you will play 2 rounds of C, 2 strumming rounds of C, and then 2 rounds of G, 2 rounds of A minor, and 2 rounds of F. You'll play only this 1 round of this chord progression, and that is the first verse. So let's play the first verse here. 2 C, 2 G, 2 A minor, 2 F. Let's go. Alright, so that is the first verse. Then we are at the first pre-chorus. You and I make simple something special. So that's where we are in the lyrics. So we will play 1 A minor, 1 F, 1 C, 1 G. And on the next kind of chord progression, you will play 1 A minor, 1 F, starts in the same way, but you end with 2 Gs. And that's it for the pre-chorus. So to repeat everything here, 1 A minor, 1 F, 1 C, 1 G. Then 1 A minor, 1 F, and 2 Gs. So let's play through that. Let's go. F, C, G, A minor, F, G, G. Alright, so that was the pre-chorus. And now the actual chorus here. So when you're mad or feeling blue. So that's where we are in the lyrics. Now, this one will be played in the same way as we played the verse actually. So if you remember here, 2 C's, 2 G's, 2 A minors, and 2 F's. And only 1 round of this chord progression as well. So exactly the same way as the verse. So let's go. C, G, G, A minor, and 2 F's. Alright, then there's not that much new to this song here. It repeats itself, a second verse here, played in the same way. Then comes another pre-chorus here, played in the exact same way there as well. And then comes a second chorus here. Also, guess what? Played in the same way as the first chorus. Then we have just this final part, a post-chorus there. So it ends in lyrics like with you, with you, with you. And he sings it like that for a couple times. And of all the things on my list to do, I'd rather just share a Coke with you. Great lyrics there with the theme and the end there. So how do we play this one? You will play A minor 1 time, and then we will add notes after these chords here. So A minor 1 time, and then 2 times on the 3rd fret B string, only that note. So, and then F, and then the same note there, 3rd on the B string, 2 times, and then C, same note 2 times, and then G, and the note here will be open E 2 times. So if we look at that as one chord progression, A minor with the notes, F with the notes 2 times as well there, C with the note, and G with the notes 2 times on each chord. If that is one chord progression, A minor, F, C, and G, you will play that for 3 rounds, and it kind of fades out with these 3 rounds. And that pretty much ends this great song from Aston Merrygold called Share a Coke. So I hope you enjoy this, especially you, my subscriber, Dylan. If this was helpful, please give me a thumb up from you and all you guys who enjoy this tutorial here of this great song. So thank you for sharing this song, and share a Coke with somebody you like here. See you soon, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and all that good, and play tuned.